A secret, a promise broken, a life stolen. But even in the highest tower, a secret, a promise broken, a life stolen.
Let's begin the story of Rapunzel.
Hello again, my friends. Today, I want to tell you a story about a girl with the most magnificent hair you have ever seen. But our story begins not with the girl, but with a husband and wife who lived in a small cottage, longing for a child. Their little house was lovely, but next door was a mysterious, high-walled garden that belonged to a powerful and field enchantress. Point named Dame Gothel. One day, the wife was looking into the garden and saw a patch of the most delicious-looking Rapunzel lettuce.
A sudden, overwhelming craving took hold of her.
And she told her husband,
I need a child. That if she could not eat some, she would surely fade away from longing. I must have some of that Rapunzel, or I will die.
her husband, who loved her dearly,
saw no other choice.
at night, under the cover of darkness, he bravely climbed over the high wall and stole a handful of the magical lettuce for his wife. But the next night, when he returned for more, a shadowy figure was waiting for him. It was Dame Gothel, her eyes glowing with fury.
How dare you steal from my garden, you thief! How dare you steal from my garden, you thief!
The man begged for his life, explaining his wife's desperate craving.
Gothel's expression turned from anger to a cold, calculating smile.
You may take all the Rapunzel you wish.
Not on one condition. You must give me the child.
Your wife will soon bring into the world. What could he do? Terrified, the man agreed. Soon after, a beautiful baby girl was born. But just as the new parents were celebrating, Dame Gothel appeared. She snatched the baby from their arms.
And with a cruel laugh,
Rapunzel. She named the child Rapunzel. And disappeared.
Leaving the couple heartbroken forever.
Dame Gothel took the child.
Deep into a forest. To a lonely, hidden tower. With no doors and no stairs. Only a single room at the very top with one window.
Here, Rapunzel grew up.
Seeing no one but Gothel.
Her most amazing feature was her hair, which was as fine as spun gold.
And grew to be incredibly long and strong.
Whenever Dame Gothel wanted to enter the tower,
She would stand at the bottom and call out,
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair,
so that I may climb thy golden stair.
hearing the call.
Rapunzel would unpin her long, thick braids
And let them tumble down from the high window.
all the way to the ground below for Gothel to climb.
Years passed.
One day, a handsome prince was riding through the forest.
When he heard the most beautiful
And enchanting singing he had ever heard.
he followed the sound.
Found the mysterious tower. He watched, hidden.
As Dame Gothel came,
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, so that I may climb thy golden stair.
how she used the girl's magnificent hair
To climb up. The next evening, the prince returned. Yay. He stood at the bottom of the tower.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair so that I may climb thy golden stair.
Rapunzel, thinking it was her mother, let down her golden braids.
You can imagine her surprise.
When a handsome young man and not the old enchantress, climbed into her room. But the prince was kind and gentle.
And soon, Rapunzel's fear turned to love. The prince visited her every night.
They talk, they read books, and enjoy moments. Both fall deeply in love with each other.
And they planned for her escape. But one day,
Without thinking,
Rapunzel made a terrible mistake.
as she was pulling Gothel up.
She said,
You are so much heavier. Prince! Huh? You wicked child! I thought I had hidden you from the world! And still, you have deceived me!
In her fury, she grabbed a pair of sharp scissors. With two quick, cruel snips.
She cut off Rapunzel's magnificent golden hair.
Rapunzel could not believe that her hair are cut.
Then, with her dark magic, she cast the poor, weeping Rapunzel out into a desolate, lonely wilderness to fend for herself.
But the witch's revenge was not complete.
That evening, when the prince came and called, Gothel let down the severed braids of golden hair. When the prince reached the top, he found not his love.
Rapunzel?
But the evil enchantress.
Her eyes gleaming with triumph.
You came for your songbird, but the cat has got her.
And you will never see her again!
In his despair, the prince leaped from the tower.
He was not killed, but he fell into the sharp thorns below.
Point, which blinded his eyes. For years, the blind prince wandered the wilderness, eating nothing but roots and berries.
His heart filled with sorrow.
Rapunzel.
Meanwhile, Rapunzel survived. And in her solitude,
She gave birth to 2 beautiful twins, a boy and a girl.
One day, as the prince stumbled through a particularly lonely part of the wilderness,
He heard a familiar, beautiful singing voice.
he followed the sound.
Lullaby, my sweet children.
And Rapunzel, seeing her poor blind prince,
Ran to him, weeping.
As her tears of pure joy fell upon his face, a miracle happened. They healed his eyes, and his sight was restored. The prince could see his beautiful Rapunzel.
And for the first time, his 2 lovely children.
His heart filled with a happiness he thought was lost forever. He took them all back to his kingdom, where they were welcomed with a grand celebration. And there, my friends, they lived a long and happy life, their love having conquered even the cruelest of bargains. Enjoyed the story? Like, share, and subscribe for more magical tales.
Tap, tap, tap. Like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss my silly little stories.
Friends, do like and subscribe channel.